have for our first victims for the night.
It's going to be Armadillo versus Johnny Legend. Wonderful. Oh, Joker versus Mythra Pirate. Full DLC set to start out Xanadu 400.
You like to see it. You like to seeing these new characters come into action. The fresh faces of Smash Bros. Ultimate in a retro tournament like Smash at Xanadu number 400. And right at the gate, you are seeing the power that DLC brings. Because look at those strings from Armadillo.
I mean, everybody talks about how Joker's still the best character in the game, even after a couple of these nerfs. But Mythra Pyra looking pretty good right now, keeping the pace up. Great parry, getting a little bit of a punish. Change over to Pyra, so now this is Johnny Legend putting Armadillo on nose. And that actually killed. Good lord, the DLC down air finishing it off. All of us, I think, will just inhale in the breath. It's like, all right, when's he going to come down? Never.
Yeah, wait, sorry, you're not coming back? We have a set to play.
That's the power that Pyra brings, man. It's if you go up too far, you come down on the Angel platform.
This is the problem, though. Can you exhaust the resources off stage? Get up attack covered very well. Again, this time, Side B actually gets Mythra back on stage, though. And now Arsene on deck, but look at this trouble killing. Great defense right now by Johnny Legend.
Ooh, and getting out of that too. Good string, gonna get you 40%. Feeling good and almost halfway done with that Arsene meteor. More than that. Definitely gonna be sitting pretty for Johnny Legend.
Did that take jump? No, very good by Armadillo to keep that.
Love that attempt though.
The attempts are important here, and Johnny Legend needs to find more than an attempt, though, a full stock down, and there's that foresight in action. Mythra kind of nice when she dodges, but rolling in, not so nice, because you're going to get down smashed to death.
Yeah, the down smash, definitely a heavy call, but honestly going to get that neutral get up and that roll in as well, so good play. Getting the stock. Now Armadillo definitely has to find a bit more percent before they lose their stock.
Johnny Legend got something to say about that. Look at this man swinging down there, swinging up there, just like, listen, just follow into it. We both know what's coming.
Yeah. Can you catch my DLC, please? Thank you. Because I really don't want to catch your DLC. Yeah, Arsene can stay home, all right? Not today.
Armadillo is normally known for their Lucario, but I like the Pyra Mythra. I like bringing in that new flavor, because sometimes it can be absolutely devastating. And this character, kinda nice, but hey, remember you said it, Scaps, Joker on top for a reason, and the Arsene is out. Big Brother has come to play.
And this is the danger zone right now. Johnny Legend can go ahead and make a comeback. It has to start right here. Great delay in the up B, coming back, immediate Tetrakarn to get that counter. Neutral B not quite connecting, and that's an odd switch all of a sudden. Immediate change over to Mythra, and it actually pays off with the up smash killing right away. Great presence of mind by by Armadillo to go ahead and get that swap.
That's something you need to keep in mind. Mythra's kill power and overall damage isn't so hot, but if you get to those higher percentages, you might as well go with that frame data, because Mythra, fast. Mythra, light, by the way. Mythra, light.
Yeah, that backer just sneaked by, just jumping past the shield. I'm like, oh, don't let go of that. You're gonna let me go. You're gonna be letting go of your stock immediately, and this is way closer than I thought it was going to be after that first stock went by this game. Because now, it's anyone's game.
Can we talk about the Foresight response? Foresight intermediate Tetrakarns, like, hey, I got DLC too, don't forget about it.
I like that grab, I like this chase. Lightning Buster adding a little bit of extra flair, getting that disadvantage. And now you're just looking for those powerful Pyra buttons. That is the name of the game for Armadillo.
But gets shot out of the sky.
No way!
That's always going to be the problem with these characters. Susceptible recoveries. You can have great data. You can have great hitboxes. But if you can't get back to edge, you can't play the game, my man.
All right, so we're going to keep it 100, right? Like, Johnny Legend stole the first game of Xanadu 400, right? Like, Johnny Legend came by and said, no. That's mine. Sorry. I know you think it's yours. Doesn't have your name on it. Has my name on it.
Johnny is a Phantom Thief, so frankly, checks out.
I think he really played to his outs right there. As soon as Armadillo was off stage, you have to press as hard as possible, because this character really does feel overwhelming in neutral.
And you saw Armadillo use the jump there, right at that crucial moment, using the jump, but still not going for the immediate up B, trying to time out the timing, because you don't want to get hit by something like down smash if you go too high with that recovery. But sometimes, even if you want to go high with someone with the DLC character, you got to go back low. You got to go to your base roots, because now the Lucario has come out to play for Armadillo. And if you guys have not seen the Armadillo Lucario, kind of nice. And on the Pokemon home field advantage of Kalos.
I mean, you want to talk about stealing games. This is a character that is known for it. Coming back from deficits is the specialty of Lucario, both in the character and it seems like their mains. Their mains are always some of the clutchest players I have ever seen.
Power of Aura. That's it. It is the second. It's like Rage times 3. That is the power that Lucario brings. The higher percentage and the lower stock count, the more knockback this character brings to the table. So, Johnny Legend can't close out the stocks this game. It could be pretty brutal.
Great grab. It's like using Aura Sphere to fake it out, force him into shield, and then immediately dash forward.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. And the wall cling too. The pressure that Lucario brings, it's really unexpected, but man, is it powerful.
On that side B onto the wall was really smart of Johnny Legend to recover after that as well. Ooh, but you know what? Sometimes you just run into a back air. Losing for stock. Armadillo definitely feeling good, but this is where we saw them at the beginning of the last game. You do not want to lose your stocks early if you're playing Lucario. It's just another mountain to overcome.
A little bit of edge pressure here, just trading situations right here. Johnny Legend forcing it off stage twice. No jump, but the up B this time a lot longer range, and Armadillo gets back to stage. But this is kind of the awkward spot for Lucario. When you get that 40-50%, you don't have enough aura to start dealing tons of damage, and a few of your strings stop working. So it gets a little bit worrisome if we're going to get any kind of damage racked up. Starting these low damage strings here, but the counter gives immediate access to Arsene, and that's big.
That's beautiful timing. Everything that you want as a Joker main. Getting Arsene just a little bit earlier. However, it's honestly almost gone. Gotta make this play count. And I love that wait. Just waiting just a little bit, saying, okay, get the big man out of here.
That understanding is so crucial for players if they want to get past Joker. You need to know when to back up. You need to know when to shut off your tech skill too. Oh my goodness, Armadillo. That double Aura Sphere in a back air was immaculate.
Wow. Sorry, I just liked that. That looked good.
Yeah, kind of nice.
This is the danger zone right now. Lucario at 100%, just trying to get through these aura conversions, trying to bait out shield a couple times. Armadillo trying to set up for the back air, but misses. John Legend responds to the back air himself. Is he going to get a 2-frame? No, it tries for the Trump, failing too. And he loses Arsene off stage. He gets stuck in an awkward situation where Joker's wings get clipped, and Armadillo comes back in game 2.
Johnny Legend a little bit too happy on the trigger finger, opting to let those guns fly a little bit too long. And Big Brother might be helpful, but sometimes if you're a little bit too happy and pressing those buttons, you're not getting back at all.
Yeah, Johnny Legend might have sold that first game, but they politely gave the second game back. Like, here, it's yours. You've earned it. Now we're going to see a fair fight going into this third game. Love seeing the tournament start off with a game 3. It shows how close these two players are.
That's good competition. That is a sign of excellent competition. And because Smash and Xanadu Online has opened up to the entire North American region, you get to see some of these characters, whether they're from Canada, or they're from the West Coast, or hey, if they're from MDVA.
Absolutely.
3, 2.
Game 3 on small battlefield. About as neutral as you get. But at the same time, the stage still has its preferences. Let's see how Johnny Legends utilizes the stage. It was their counter pick.
Was just going to say that we've seen too many Jokers go ahead and get those little wobbles on the top of platform, drag down up air to drag down up air into up smash. We'll see if Johnny Legend has tech seal to pull it off. Right now, he's kind of getting kicked a wee bit. Arsene coming out, tried to even these playing field, but I've seen Johnny pull out that counter several inopportune times. It feels like Armadillo has it down though, because that hasn't really been working throughout game 1.
And you have to keep in mind that with one of the latest patches, the end lag on that is increased. So if Johnny isn't careful, it becomes a huge, huge weakness that Armadillo is going to continually capitalize, and just keep throwing them out, because you're going to get, oh my goodness, you're going to get pulsed to death with that command grab.
I mean, you keep tossing out, eventually one of these is going to work. Lucario is a menace at this percent.
I mean, honestly, it was just beautiful shield pressure too. You get stuck and like, oh, I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? So you hold shield. Then Lucario just turns around and says, hey, it's good to see you.
Free stock.
And for most players, you're like, oh yeah, Lucario has a command grab. Whoops. This is an uncommon character, so Armadillo can throw out so many tricks in the book, even using that extreme speed to fly back. And a little bit of extra damage there too.
Back air will seal up that stock, though, and that is really the benefit of Joker with Arsene. You no longer need to throw out these risky moves and give your opponent openings. Just toss out that back air. It is just about safe. Lucario doesn't have the best out-of-shield options. Very difficult to punish him when spaced properly.
And not to mention that little excellent kind of touching the platform and then dropping down. You've got to respect Johnny Legend mixing up the timing just a slight bit, because if you drop shield even a few frames too early, it's still game over.
Good get up attack. Can't be charging that on ledge. Works sometimes, but you're in top 128 at Xanadu 400 now, so.
Yeah, these are just killers from here on forward. So if you're going to go ahead and hold the smash attack at head, you are liable to get popped for it.
Right, honestly, just kind of playing around each other, seeing what each other's going to do. No big commitments, not yet, but Arsene is almost here.
There it is.
Sorry,
Come on.
Just kidding. It's a joke.
Said, hey guys, what's going on? Oh, okay, next time.
Why? Did I help, Joker? Did I help? All right, the damage is racking up again.
I mean, the benefit is that Luke isn't really at a high percentage, so you don't have to worry about a sudden kill. But the problem is when you're at this big of a deficit, Joker mains do tend to struggle to come back. This is not a character that excels in these long, high damage strings. He kind of just has to win neutral, and if you mess up once, that's going to be trouble.
Yeah, but especially the more damage you get on Lucario, you know, it's almost hurting yourself. Like, you really got to go for the moves that you know are going to kill. But Arsene being out here now means that Johnny Legend has a chance to secure the stock without racking up too much more damage.
70%.
See what happens.
Risky, though, especially with a lot of rage on Lucario, especially on that second stock. Has some aura on deck. A back air from center stage right now will be more than enough to kill. I like that wall clean to get around instant back on a stage, no biggie. And as Joker is getting up in percentage, Johnny Legend needs to be more and more careful, because this is a song and dance he might lose.
Again, the Aura Seer charge forces Johnny Legends into shield, and Armadillo has the perfect option to snuff out that defense. Armadillo, after losing game one with the Pyra Mythra, switches back to the tried and true and takes that game. And apparently our connection.
The tried and true GG's, I'm not shaking your hand, I'm out of here.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, no.